Scriven to deal with the adjusters and insurance company. Whether it's a little ding or a major crash, that B&C Collision Center across from Wasden Cabinet Shop in Scriven deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
For all your medical needs, Tim's Home Medical on South 1st Street in Jessup has you covered. Oxygen, CPAP equipment, wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, plus specialty medical equipment from a local company that cares. Tim's Home Medical can handle Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance billing, as well as family records for tax purposes. Tim's Home Medical, owned and operated by Tim Sloan, 918 South 1st Street in Jessup. Tim's Home Medical. Call 385-2490, 385-2490. Murphy's Builder Supply is where you need to go for all your home improvement projects and hardware needs. They've been serving folks in this area since 1946. Murphy's offers some products and services that you may not know about. They now sell ammunition, both bullets and shells. Murphy's also sells personalized tags for dog collars. They build customized screens for windows and doors. Murphy's can rekey locks, and of course they can make keys. They cut glass for windows, plus Murphy's has monthly door buster specials. Check their Facebook page to see what's on sale. Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Andrew Cuneo here. It's summertime in South Georgia, and the only thing hotter than being outside is the hot deals at Mike Birch Ford. With up to $12,000 off new F-150s, there's no better time than now to purchase the truck of your dreams. So stop the search and call Mike Birch Ford today. Andrew Cuneo here. It's summertime in South Georgia, and the only thing hotter than being outside is the hot deals at Mike Birch Ford. With up to $12,000 off new F-150s, there's no better time than now to purchase the truck of your dreams. So stop the search and call Mike Birch Ford today.
At 7:59 here at WIFO-FM Jessup, Big Dog Country on this football Friday. It's time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply and Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Jonathan. How you doing today?
Doing just great.
I know you're doing great because the Braves magic number down to 4, so I know you're excited.
Yes, sir.
Can they get to 92?
Yes.
I mean,
if they win out, I think they can.
They have to win out.
Yeah.
But still, you're pretty close.
Yeah.
Still got to go in the World Series, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see how that goes. A lot of Braves fans I talked to not real confident about that, but we'll see. But hopefully they can pull it out tonight. But again, you got Football Fridays. You mentioned Wayne County, Upton County. Right now it's the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. We got a special guest in. It's time for Popple Farms and the corn maze and a big design. I'm excited about the design. Go Dogs. So the lady that's got all the information in, Miss Popple. So we'll turn over to you what all you want us to know.
Good morning. Thank you for having me this morning. Just wanted to bring to everyone's attention that we will be opening actually next Saturday. Will be our first weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Typically we open the first weekend in October, but with this being our 18th year, up until 2016, we never had to close down for any reason. But as you all well remember, we had Tropical Storm Hermine come through, and then we had Matthew, and then last year again, so we lost a couple of days due to storms. And so we thought, this year, well, we'll just get a jump start on it and maybe give us an extra weekend just in case, that we do have to deal with the storm. And so we are opening on September the 29th, and then our last weekend will be October the 27th and the 28th.
Okay. Most people in Wayne County know where it's at. For those out there listening may not know where Popple Farms is, explain how to get there.
Yeah. Well, we're really easy to find. Just Highway 341 toward Odom, and you turn right onto Tank Road. There are signs there. The state has a couple of, of course, Tank Road sign is there, and then we have our state Popple Farm sign there, as well as with our personal sign, and then just follow the signs. It's about 4.5 miles down Tank Road.
The biggest decision you have every year is what the design's going to be.
Right.
So this is the 16th year, 18th year?
18th year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So do you have a picture of all 17 that
we
you did prior?
Yep, we do.
So I bet that's a nice thing to look at.
It is, and there's a story behind each one of them, as to why we chose that particular design and how we came up with it.
All right. So this year the design is Georgia Bulldog Theme. So how did you come up with that?
It is. We begin this process at the beginning of each year, and we always try to come up with something that is relevant or is going to be relevant, during that year. And it's like, who didn't watch the Rose Bowl last year and the national championship and was screaming at their TV during the national championship? So we just felt like that this is going to be a really good year to be a dog. And so we wanted to be a part of it.
Okay, and Kirby's brought, he's got a lot of excitement going on, but it's a nice design. But as we were talking before the air, of course, there's copyrights and things like that, so you had to get permission to do this. Is that correct?
We certainly did. We did. We wanted to make sure everything was on the up and up, and so we did have a couple of contacts in Athens that did help us get this taken care of. So we're all legal and everything is good.
Were they excited that you were using the design, or that?
They were. I've gotten a couple of emails from a couple of folks. We've sent them the picture and the design, and they thought it was pretty neat.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it. It says Go Dogs, and it's got Hairy Dog there, and Papa Farms is in it as well. And I asked you, what's RWG? You said that's one of your sponsors.
That is one of our sponsors is Griffin's Warehouse, and that's what the RWG is in the circle in the maze. Yep.
Okay, as you mentioned, you're going to have the grand opening next weekend, and you have special days. I see where it's going to be Military Law Enforcement Emergency Personnel Appreciation Day. Talk about that.
That's right. We always like to have, especially Saturdays, we like to have some sort of theme or some sort of special event going on. And so this Saturday, actually we're going to extend it at Saturday and Sunday, the 29th and the 30th is going to be our grand opening Welcome to the Farm Day. We're going to offer military, law enforcement, and all emergency personnel. It's the Appreciation Day, and we'll be offering $2 per ticket discount with ID. Okay. And then on the following weekend, which would be the 6th, we're going to have Georgia Day. We're going to be celebrating the dogs, of course, so wear your Georgia T-shirt. And upon entry, you're going to receive a ticket for a drawing that we'll be having at 4 o'clock. We're going to be giving away 2 tickets to the Georgia UMass game. You do need to be present to win, and it'll be held about approximately 4 o'clock, and that is for ages 16 and up. Then on the 13th, we have Girl Scout Day. This is just a really fun day. If you like being in the presence of a lot of giggly, girls that are having a lot of fun, come join us that day. They will be recognized, and then we have a prize drawing for them as well. Then on the 20th will be our Public Safety Day. This is another day that we have had for quite a few years now. And we appreciate the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, the Jessup Fire Department, as well as the Odom Fire Department and the Madry Springs Fire Department. They have all helped us in the past, and we appreciate all those guys helping us put this together. But we will have emergency vehicles on display, and we'll also have the Safe Kids program that will be a part of our day, and the Fire Safety House. So that's always a really, really big day, and the kids love that, and so we invite you to join us on that day. If you have small children, that's a lot of fun. And then on the 27th, it's going to be our Fall Fun Day. We're just going to have a fall party all day long with a costume contest at 2, and then that night we're going to have a free showing, an outdoor movie of It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, along with Spookly the Square Pumpkin.
Okay, so just a lot of activities just every weekend, and a lot of people ask about the admission price. What is it? What does it cost to come out to Papa Farms and go through the maze and things like that?
Right. It just depends on what you want to do. We do have, of course, 3 and under are free at all times, and so ages 4 and up. If you want to do everything except for the maze, it's $8 for ages 4 and up, and it's $10 for ages 12 and up. If you want to add the maze into it, into your ticket, then it's $13 and $15. If you have a group of 15 people or more, you save $2 per ticket on that. And then the nighttime activities are, if you want to go in the maze, it's $5. If you want to do the farm activities, it's $5. If you want to do the haunted trail, it's $10, or you get to do everything for $15.
And we ask this question all the time.
Yep.
Does anybody ever get lost in the maze? How long does it take to get through the maze? Things like that. If you do get lost, what happens? Is there a map?
Well, typically, we do give you a map.
There is a map. There you go.
Yep. Whenever
well, you can't read
a
map like me. I can't read a map.
That's right. And if you go in at night, you have trouble reading a map. But anyway, we promote the maze at night as flashlight nights, fun, family fun nights, because the maze is not haunted. But it is really fun because it's dark out there.
And how long does it typically take to get to the maze? People ask it all the time. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun thing. People have done it. I mean, I told you before you get on, it's amazing how many people come to this thing every year. The people not just from Wayne County, from all across the state.
That's right. It typically takes you anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes if you don't cheat, And so then I do get questions quite often about, well, what if I just can't find my way out? And and I laugh at them and I say, listen, just cut through. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Just cut through and come out.
I see you got all kinds of farm activities. I'm curious, what are some of these activities? It says new for 2018, a pumpkin chunking game. What is that?
That's actually a little kiddie game, and it's actually not real pumpkins but it's just something for the kids.
Okay.
And it's little balls that resemble pumpkins. The Cluck Hill Downs is something that is in the works because that is an actual chicken race game. Our chickens are in training at this time, but there is there's a possibility they may or may not. That may or may not happen.
So those chickens just race themselves. You're not chasing the chicken there.
No.
You're not having that contest.
No.
Okay.
No.
How about the quarterback toss? What is that?
That's actually a football game. Of course, it's just you try to ring the
throw the ball through
ball through the hoop type deal. Yeah.
How about country jamboree? What's that?
It's basically the same thing. It's a ball type game. We found out we're trying to pull in things for older kids. We got tons of things for little kids to do and that they enjoy. So we do try to pull in and incorporate some things that the older kids will enjoy, such as the soccer. We have a soccer goal set up, and again, there's a backdrop there with the holes in it, and you just try to kick it through the goal. And then one of the best activities that we had last year and that we will carry over until this year is the baseball pitch. We purchased a radar gun with a display screen that sits out beside it.
So we've got a kids love that, right?
Yeah, we got a backdrop that says, "Can you hit the broadside of the barn?" Kids enjoy it, but what's really, really funny is the dads. There was a lot of competition with the dads last year. They were actually kind of pushing the kids out of the way. So that was a big hit. So that was a pretty good deal. Then, of course, one of the biggest draws that we have out at the farm is our hay ride to the pumpkin patch. Everybody gets to go if you buy a ticket to come in, through our daytime activities, and everybody gets a small pumpkin to take home with them.
And hopefully the weather will cool off a little bit before those hay rides begin.
Really.
In fact, I think the cooler weather's supposed to be today. The temperature's only going to be in the 80s instead of the 90s. I think the same thing for Saturday.
Yeah.
So hopefully by October we'll see some fall weather a little bit.
That's right. We're really, really looking forward to the fall weather for sure. Yeah. Then I did want to mention, beginning on Friday night, October the 12th, and then through every Friday and Saturday night through the 27th is going to be our haunted trail, which is this year's going to be the Carnival Trail. So by that you can tell we're going to have some clowns out there. So we're looking forward to this. This is always a big hit as well. And it's sponsored this year by the youth department with Jessup Church of God. They're doing it as a fundraiser. They did an awesome job last year. Lots and lots of folks came and went through that. And one of the, when people come out and you talk with them, what do you think? What do you like the best? And one of the hits that was in the trail was a couple of kids. that they had dressed up and kind of like the clown zombie type thing, and they were talking to the folks. So people said they can handle the spooky stuff, but whenever the kids get involved, that really creeps them out. So that was a pretty good thing. So I think they're going to go with that this year and just kind of do the clowns all the way through.
And that's from 7 to 10 each night.
It is. Yep,
Okay.
that begins at 7 and ends at 10 each night.
So,
Yep.
again, if you just join us, we're talking Popple Farms, the corn maze, the pumpkin patch, everything. Everybody's familiar with it. Most people are familiar with it anyway. But if you're not, like I said, if there's a number to call, is there a website to go on? Tell us about that.
Yes. The number at the farm is 912-586-2215. Then also our website is popplefarms.com. At the present time, we're having a couple of issues with our website. All the information on there is current, but you will notice a couple of 2017 references, and so we're in the process of getting that worked out at the current time. So that should be cleared up hopefully by the end of this weekend. But yes, again, that's popplefarms.com, and then we also have a website page.
Sounds great. Like I said, it's a very popular thing this time of year. People look forward to it. It's amazing how many people show up and go through the maze. And like I said, it's carnival. Thing's going to be exciting with Halloween right around the corner as well. So just a great thing. So it's the 18th annual event.
It is. Yep.
Going back to the theme, how often, I mean, who's all in on the process of design and things like that? Is this just you and your husband, or who all gets to vote on what the theme's going to be?
Actually, it is. It's just Janelle and myself.
There you go.
Yeah, we kind of have the final say on that.
So how do y'all decide, and how long does it take to decide? Is there any arguments or any time, or do you come up with 3 or 4 ideas and pick the one that you like the best, or how's the process?
Again, we try to find something that's relevant. We are in the maze group, the folks that actually do the design, draw the design, and they come and cut it and all for us, and they're nationwide. And if you need any guidance, they're there and they're glad to help you. You also can look at the other mazes that they've designed nationwide to see if there's something out there that you just haven't thought of, and you're welcome to modify it, any way that you would like and use it yourself. But yeah, it pretty much just comes down to what we think would work best and fit best for South Georgia, and in our area. Last year was a really special maze for us, and that was paying tribute to all of the law enforcement officers, the military folks, and the all emergency personnel, because it just seems like on a day-to-day basis they're battling, they're out there protecting us, and they just don't get a lot of credit. So
one year you had Paula Deen, she came, and you had celebrities come. What are some of the other themes over the years?
Yeah, well, again, Paula Deen was in 2014, and that was just an absolute hit. That one kind of fell in our lap because our son Jamie and his family had come and visited with us, and we just kind of struck up the conversation, and and he said, listen, if you guys are interested in doing this, I'll make sure the whole family comes and spends the day with you. And that's exactly what happened.
Right.
And
that was
it was awesome. Yeah,
right.
she was so much fun, just so much fun. And then
I think she was honored that she was in the maze too. I think
she was pretty cool
right,
about it. Yeah,
it was a good story.
Yeah, she was. And then in 2016, we were approached through the Maze Company by the Peanuts Corporation, and helping them celebrate Charlie Brown's 50th anniversary. So that was really good. That was really neat. Working, being able to work with a national company or international company such as Peanuts. So that was pretty neat.
No doubt, and you've kept that theme too, because you're showing the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, which is the movie that everybody loves during Halloween. So
that's right. Yeah,
so
that movie is I guess you call it as like a staple of Halloween. Everybody looks for Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, and Spookly is a really neat little deal. He's not new, but he is becoming as popular as Snoopy, the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, and in that He's a square pumpkin, and his message is anti-bullying. So that's what that whole theme is about. He's different, and it's about acceptance and preventing bullying just in day-to-day life, not just at school, but in life in general. So that one has a really good message. So it's a really neat thing.
Well, it sounds great. Again, appreciate you coming in. Again, I'm sure we'll be promoting it all the way up until the grand opening, which is the 29th. Again, that's Military Law Enforcement Emergency Personnel Appreciation Day. All those people get $2 discounts on their tickets. So then it's the Georgia Day on the October the 6th, Girl Scout Day the 13th of October, Public Safety Day on the 20th, and the Fall Fun Day on the 27th. So exciting times at Popple Farms. Again, we appreciate you coming in. Anything else you want to say before we wind it up?
I think that's it. I just appreciate you guys having us out, and we look forward to seeing everybody in next weekend and then into October.
Yep, always a pleasure to have you out. So, again, we'll look forward to the big event. Like I said, it's just amazing to me how many people come from far and wide to this corn maze and festivities, and it's just a great thing for Wayne County.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
Okie doke. We'll be back with some final comments of the Butch and Bob Show after this.
Whether you're involved in an accident or just need a tow, request or call Grant Lewis Towing, 912-427-0857. We pride ourselves with excellent response times, honest and courteous service. With over 40 years experience, we are second to none. So get hooked up with Grant Lewis Towing, 912-427-0857. Operators Grant Lewis and Lincoln Jones. Well, 3-year-old Lincoln just supervises. Grant Lewis Towing, 24-hour high-quality service for Jessup and Wayne County. Broadhurst Environmental Landfill will host Open House Saturday, September 29th from 10 until 2 for Wayne County residents. We'll also have free food and door prizes, so come out to Broadhurst from 10 until 2. This will be a great opportunity to tour our facility, ask questions, and learn about Broadhurst's commitment to Wayne County. For information on our sustainability programs that help our blue planet, visit republicservices.com.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, action. If you want auto action, get in here to Woody Folsom Automotive Baxley. The 19 Chevy trucks are already on the yard, so all 18s must go. New 18 Chevy Silverados are up to $13,000 off sticker when you finance with GM Financial, including trade assistance. Action-packed GMC Sierra SLTs up to $12,000 off MSRP when you finance with GM Financial. Up to $10,000 off on Yukon SLTs. All this before you talk to Woody.
We teamed up with the Alma Lions Club Woody Folsom Auto Group Big Buck Contest. You can buy your tickets here from any Alma Lions Club member. 5,000 Big Buck cash prize plus 10,000 cash drawing. October the 20th. Better get to Baxley and do's it Tuesday.
Find new roads. Better get to Baxley on the action-packed Woody Folsom Automotive or woodyfolsom.com. Nobody sells for less. Some tricks apply. See dealer for details.
Come talk to me.
WIFO-FM Big Dog Country at 8:20. World famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Mike Birchford and Blackshear, Murphy's Builder Supply. Bob, do you have a fear of clowns?
I do not. I always liked clowns.
I don't have an opinion of them either way, but there was a specific phobia. People have a phobia about clowns. What's it called? Coulrophobia.
One of my favorite songs is Smokey Robinson, "Tears of a Clown." And then there was Judy Collins, "Send in the Clowns." So there's all kinds of songs about clowns. But I never had a fear of clowns.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am,
clowns.
Stuck in the middle with you. So it looks like a lot of fun here at Popple Farms this year. So many activities for the entire family.
She dropped off some tickets we'll be giving away in the next couple weeks. So, again, chance to win some free tickets to the Corn Maze. Want to go down this weekend schedule. Again, it's a busy schedule. As you mentioned, you got Braves baseball on AM tonight. Is the Braves down to 4 is the magic number. Any combination of wins and losses by the Braves and Phillies that adds to 4 wins, so they can knock it to 2 tonight, clinch it by Saturday. Hopefully they have it clinched by Sunday. Tonight is Wayne County High School football. Coach show at 6:30, pregame at 7, kickoff at 7:30, then the Country Financial postgame show, and then the high school scoreboard show. Saturday's lineup on AM 1370, 1:30 pregame for Georgia Tech. They're at home against Clemson, the number 3 team in the country. Should be an interesting game in Atlanta. Big crowd expected. And Georgia Southern has the weekend off. Georgia fans, Georgia has an early kickoff at 12 noon, taking on Missouri, which will be an interesting game as their quarterback, one of the best in the SEC, and they're 3-0. So It'll be interesting to see how that game turns out on Saturday for the Dogs, trying to go to 4-0 and get ready for the rest of this SEC schedule. Sunday, Jaguars at home taking on Tennessee at 1 o'clock. That on AM 1370. Falcons at home at 1 o'clock taking on the New Orleans Saints. And again, tickets for the high school game. Nicole Landon's got this notice. Tickets are on sale at the high school through lunches. Tickets are $6 if bought in advance. Adult tickets are $8. All tickets at the door, $8. If you come to the game, make sure you stop by the Touchdown Club's booth and pick up a hot dog, sausage dog, hamburger. Again, they do a great job. Great atmosphere. If you haven't had a sausage dog, you're missing out. And I know all those Appleton County fans are coming mainly for the sausage dog because they know they have no shot at winning the game tonight between Wayne County and Appleton County.
No. That's locker room material right there.
Yeah,
Don't
put that on the bulletin board.
Yeah, don't go there.
Go Wayne County. 5-0 after tonight, getting ready for a trip to Bradwell. So
we haven't played Bradwell in forever.
I haven't played Bradwell for a long time. I still remember we played them over there when they had Raymond, Gross, and Stewart at the same time, and they put a whipping on us. That was pretty bad.
What is that, Olvie Field? Is that
Olvie Field? I wonder if it's still. I guess it's still called Olvie Field. I guess so.
Yeah,
you are correct. But again, have a great weekend. Again, Wayne County football tonight. Go Jackets! We'll see everybody out there at the stadium, and again, stay tuned for the high school scoreboard show. As you mentioned, some key matchups. Lions-Valdosta will be an interesting ball game. That's a big rival game as well.
No, Ike Miller is up for that one. That's their hated rival. That's a Georgia Tech type matchup right there.
That's a big matchup. Valdosta for years owned that series, but Lions in the last 10 or 12 years is pretty much.
They've tipped the balance. The more powerful of the two most of the time now.
Lions pretty much owns that area, so should be fun.
All right.
Looking forward to tonight.
Starting at 6:30 with the Coaches Show right here on WIFO. World-famous Butch and Bob Show this morning brought to you by Mike Birchford and Blackshear and Murphy Builder Supply. Good morning, 8:25 from the Big Dog.
Smart Physical Therapy in Jessup has moved. They're now located at 360 Peachtree Street next door to Wayne Family Practice. Smart Physical Therapy specializes in manual therapy to reduce pain in your joints, as well as advanced strengthening for surgical and non-surgical conditions. Among other manual therapy treatments, they also offer dry needling. If you have any questions, call or come by anytime. Smart Physical Therapy offers free consultations. When you're in the need for therapy, see Garrett Pye or Nick Childs at Smart Physical Therapy. Give them a call at 559-2071. 559-2071, or go by and see them in their new office at 360 Peachtree Street across the street from Dr. Spinola and Dr. Hendricks. They're next door to Wayne Family Practice behind the Jessup Hospital. And remember, it's your choice on where you want to have therapy. Choose Smart Physical Therapy in Jessup. Call them at 559-2071. 559-2071. Smart Physical Therapy, 360 Peachtree Street in Jessup. Farmers and business owners, how would you like to slash your power bill up to 65%? Coastal Solar can show you how. A solar panel system from Coastal Solar helps you save on your electric bill, helps you save on taxes, and potentially qualify for a grant. For complete details on how Coastal Solar can help you save on your power bills, call us here at Big Dog Country, 912-427-3711, and we'll give you the information you'll need. Plus, you'll qualify for a free gift. So farmers and business owners, if you are fed up with high power bills, do something about it by calling WIFO-FM and asking for the information about Coastal Solar. Remember, when you call, you'll qualify for a free gift. Call 912-427-3711. That's 427-3711. 427-3711. Or go online to BigDogCountrySolar.com. That's BigDogCountrySolar.com. Coastal Solar and WIFO-FM working together to help farmers and business owners save money, lots of money on their power bill. Once again, call 912-427-3711 or go online to BigDogCountrySolar.com.
Stop creditor harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, attorney R. Flake Cabinet, for an experienced assessment of your financial situation. They have locations in Brunswick, Hazelhurst, and now Jessup. They are a debt relief agency. They help people file for bankruptcy relief. Call the office at 912-375-5620. 375-5620 to set up your free consultation. Let the Bankruptcy Group do the worrying for you. Now serving Jessup.
When you have an accident, you, not the insurance company, chooses the body shop, and you only need one estimate. All you have to do is call Jerome Riles at B&C Collision Center in downtown Scriven to deal with the adjusters and insurance company. Whether it's a little ding or a major crash, that B&C Collision Center across from Wasden Cabinet Shop in Scriven deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
Good morning from the Big Dog WIFO at 8:27. Let's get a quick update from Fox News Radio.
Christine Blasey Ford tells senators she'll talk on her terms. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
Let her have her say, and let's see how it all works out. But I don't think you can delay it any longer. They've delayed it a week already.
President Trump talking to Fox's Sean Hannity before a campaign rally last night in Las Vegas. He also called Brett Kavanaugh an outstanding person. The Supreme Court nominee continues to deny Ford's allegations he groped and got on top of her, tried to take off her clothes at a party when they were teenagers 36 years ago. Fox's Rachel Sutherland live in Washington.
Dave, if she appears at a hearing, Ford doesn't want to be in the same room with Judge Kavanaugh, and she wants him to testify first. Those are some of the conditions her lawyers have given lawmakers. She also doesn't want a lawyer to do the questioning, only members of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Ford's legal team also says Monday's not possible, but she may be available another day later next week. Judge Kavanaugh wrote a letter to Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley saying he wants a hearing as soon as possible so he can clear his name. Dave.
Rachel, Michael Cohen, the former Trump attorney, is cooperating with the special counsel's Russia probe, which the president often calls a witch hunt. The Wall Street Journal reports Cohen's met more than once with Robert Mueller's investigators, and part of the discussions, past Trump business dealings in Russia. Cohen pleaded guilty last month to campaign finance violations regarding a payment and a plan to make another, trying to keep two women quiet about claims of having affairs with Donald Trump years ago. There are questions that may never be answered in Aberdeen, Maryland, the day after a woman went on a shooting spree at work.
We do not, at this time, have a motive.
Sheriff Jeffrey Gaylor, she murdered 3 people, wounded 3 before killing herself. Shots fired in Miami. You're hearing a man wanted by the FBI in a hate crime shooting at police near the airport, but he missed. They didn't, firing back and killing him. At Orlando's airport, a student pilot jumped a fence, got on an American Airlines plane that was undergoing maintenance. Technicians stopped him. He's now facing numerous charges. Fox News. Fair and balanced.
When working at a growing business, you wear many hats. The new business hat, the buying toner for the copy machine hat, the sifting through tons of resumes hat. You can throw away that last hat thanks to Indeed.com. When posting your job, Indeed lets you add screener questions that give you a less time-consuming route to your short list of qualified candidates. So go ahead, dust off that extra long lunch hat. Hiring's better when you've got your short list. Save time on hiring when you post a job on Indeed. Get started today at Indeed.com/hire.
Dr. Bob Arnott for Salonpas.
I'm training for the world's most grueling paddleboard race. 32 miles of open ocean, high winds and surf. Naturally, I get a lot of muscle pain. 50 years in medicine has taught me what to look for in a pain reliever. Powerful, targeted, non-addictive, and available without a prescription. I found it in Salonpas Lidocaine Plus. It has 2 powerful anesthetics that numb nerves right where it hurts. Salonpas gives me relief.
President Trump urged his supporters at that rally last night in Las Vegas to go to the polls.
If somebody has a cold, we don't have a majority that day. It's like we have to have more Republicans in office. We'll get everything we want so fast. We've got to have it.
Now, he says the economy's great and the country's doing well.
Except for a lot of the fake news that you see from these people back here.
He'll rally again today in Springfield, Missouri. The president also told the crowd he is not the president of the globe, as he keeps battling other countries on trade.
President Trump is defending his latest round of tariffs imposed on China, $200 billion on a slew of Chinese goods coming into the U.S.
For a long period of time, China has taken advantage of our country. And I don't blame China. I blame the people that represented our nation to have allowed that to happen.
In retaliation, Beijing said it would hit $60 billion in U.S. products with tariffs of their own. Yet even as the conflict escalates, the Trump administration has signaled it would still be open to talks as early as next week. Last year, the U.S. trade deficit with China was $375 billion. At the White House, John Decker, Fox News.
Floodwaters receding in some parts of North Carolina where hundreds of people needed rescues.
I'm grateful to the men and women who do this. Amazing how we were able to pull together as Americans to get this job done.
That's Governor Roy Cooper. Meanwhile, in South Carolina, the threat's not over. In some areas where rivers flow to the ocean, they're fearing some big flooding next week. Last night, the Cleveland Browns finally got a win, snapping a 19-game winless streak, topping the New York Jets 21-17, the first win for the Browns since 2016. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News Radio.
8:32 here at WIFO-FM Big Dog Country on this football Friday, and if you're going to go tailgating, the place to stop by is your Jessup Piggly Wiggly. David Boone, manager, is in with us this morning.
Good morning.
Got some great specials this week, don't you?
We do. Actually, I want to start with our 3-day sale. Normally, it starts on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We have actually switched it. It starts on Friday now, so our 3-day sales will run Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the way through the weekend.
All right.
And on that 3-day sale, we have the St. Louis-style pork ribs, $1.88 a pound. Great for cooking out for the weekend. We've got 41 to 50 count large white shrimp, buy one, get one free on that one. We've got the Piggly Wiggly dozen medium eggs, 3 for $3. 2-pound bag windmill rice, 88 cents. And then we've got the bright and early breakfast juices, 88 cents a bottle there. And then the Hugs assorted fruit barrel drinks, 20 count fruit drinks, $2.50.
Wow. All right. So St. Louis style ribs. What makes them St. Louis style? Do we know?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what they call them.
I'd never heard of that.
I think that's the style they started in St. Louis, I guess. I don't know why they call them that. But they're good.
Yeah. Is it?
I've never met a rib I didn't like.
That's right.
And on our normal ad, we've got the family pack ground beef. It's $1.89 a pound. You cannot beat that with a stick. Great deal there. We've got the family pack bone-in sirloin pork chops at 99 cents a pound. Fresh chicken drumsticks or thighs, they're 89 cents a pound. That's Claxton chicken. You cannot beat that. And then we've got our red and green seedless grapes, $1.29 a pound. And then Bluebell ice cream. I know everybody loves Bluebell. Bluebell ice cream, half gallons, $4.99.
You've got, of course, every week you've got that